We're gonna run back instead of teleporting back because we need to turn in a handful of quests on the way. But it does mean fighting more Cath Hounds. Oh, we also need to re-equip our lightsabers. Don't combat. Okay, we can still change out our weapon. Double-bladed.
Sure.
Alright. Just need to make it around this corner. Alright, first quest, the droid.
My droid is still missing. I can feel him like a hole in my aching heart.
I'm afraid your droid had to be destroyed.
My droid? Destroyed? No. No, this cannot be happening. I can't bear to live without him.
Alright. That's fine. Talk to this guy. Tell him about the Mandalorians.
Have you found the Mandalorian raiders yet?
I fought and killed their leader.
Thank you, young master. My daughter can now, I think, rest in peace. Here is the reward I promised you.
No need for a reward.
No, please take it. This pitiful amount will never be enough for what you have done for me. Again, I thank you. I will be sure to tell the council of your great deed.
Cool. And now that's done. They may have more conversation for.
How can I help?
There's something you want to ask me.
I do. How did you know? A Kinrath pup. It most certainly is not. I am a Jedi, remember? I have far too much mental discipline to reveal what goes on inside my mind with such obvious physical clues. My thoughts remain hidden, including whatever my feelings are for you. I mean, whatever I feel... whatever I think about you. That is you. Why must you be so impossibly infuriating? You know very well what I am really talking about. I am referring to the bond between us, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind. We can feel some of what the other feels, and what I feel within you troubles me. A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years before using the Force can be considered safe. The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. For you, and for everyone around you.
What do you think I should do?
I don't think there's much you can do. If things were different, I would recommend several years of training under one of the Jedi Masters. But I fear that won't be possible. Thankfully, you've exhibited a degree of compassion and self-control up to this point. I sincerely hope you can maintain these traits in the future. We must all resist the influence of the dark side. It's everything we are fighting against. This is doubly important for you, with your natural affinity for the Force.
I'll try.
That's good to hear. Without the proper training, however, I'm afraid you will find the path difficult even with the best of intentions. There's great danger ahead for both of us. Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other. Any reckless behavior on your part is likely to affect me as well. I believe you truly mean what you say, for now, but sometimes it is not so easy to keep such promises. Your power could be a gift or a curse. When you need guidance or advice or support, I will do my best to help you stay on the path of the light.
Appreciate any help.
I only hope I have the wisdom to help you through the dark times. But for now, we should return to our mission.
Alright. And Canderous should be the last one for him. Oh, nope.
Your
Apparently not.
choice.
Okay. We may need one more level. I think, the dialogue is all level based, but I'm not 100% certain. Oh. Walk through the door. So I think we can finish out the droid quest, Mr. Companions, up here. I think this guy will play Bacchus.
I took the loss of my droid much too hard. I feel I must apologize.
No need.
But I must. I was much too attached to my droid. It was all that was left of my husband, you see. Maybe I thought that through the droid, my husband could live again, be with me still.
I think we understand. Love can do strange things to anyone.
But I went too far. I could not see what was missing in living a normal life. Fortunately, in my grief, I returned here and ran into Samt, an absolutely fascinating man.
Yeah, sure.
Samt and I got to talking, and, well, we have a lot in common. I think we'll be seeing more of each other. It's funny how things work out in the end. Maybe there is such a thing as fate, after all. But I think we should be going now. We have so much more to talk about. I just wanted to thank you for what you've done for me, and what you tried to do. Goodbye, and thank you.
Alright, there we go. That quest handled.
I am sorry we have nothing of value to give you as a reward. Our families have cut us off completely. Had the council not taken us in, we would be foraging in the wilderness to survive.
Glad I can help you out.
When I first met Shen, I feared our forbidden love was doomed to a tragic end. But thanks to you and the Jedi Council, our story ends in joy.
You say anything?
Rahesia and I cannot thank you enough for what you've done for us. Now we will finally have a place to share our love, without fear of reprisals from our families.
I'm just glad I can help.
Rahesia and I can spend the rest of our lives together. All thanks to you.
Good luck to you both. May you find the happiness you deserve.
Alright. Out to the Jedi Council. And after we talk to the council, that will be it for this planet.
Ah, you have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins?
An incomplete star map and something called the Star Forge.
This news of a Star Forge is disturbing. Action is required, but we must not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events in light of this new information.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Star Forge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done. Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Star Forge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Star Forge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Star Forge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Star Forge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Tatooine, Manan, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Star Forge.
Alright.
The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure.
So I'm going to take this task alone.
Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith. But it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you. After long deliberation, we have granted her request.
Johanni nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you of the dangers of that path.
There are others I want.
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
Okay. You can count on me.
You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Star Forge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
Alright, there we go. Brother Candor. That's with Starforge. Alright. Now, do you have anything?
Yeah, what do you want?
Nope.
You're...
Alright. Let's see, we got that new lightsaber. Check that out. 1d6 for energy, and what does +1 attack and +1 damage. I think that's better. Okay. Oh, you can't have two of the same crystal. In that case, this. There we go. We can at least use. Oh, cool. Back to the Ebon Hawk. I feel like he has something.
Mickey grab을 먹고 같이 주 있다 보던가 돌바방k 원래 오간다 나르고 주축 먹으셔 본가 몰라 원하 찍네 마물에 슬리모 보다다다 난가
How do you know the council gave me a mission?
론더 디호던가 군 헝가비 원하 군베스 징 발라물레 통킹 통하이트웜 지지 좀 lumpa Nita poe tikitu. Dolpa da bonqualeo gandona chuchut. Kachikun ida hodonga. Iking kuno bamulera chiku.
What could be more dangerous than this?
Takum just tak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodonga. Dolpa bank waleo ganda naru chuchut. Runda di hodonga kun hankabi. Wanna kun bez ching palamule tunki.
What makes this creature so dangerous? Each Jedi. Sounds like they're extinct. Great Hunt, what's that? So the Jedi just killed him?
Wata yuma wama runda di hotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching pat.
Okay.
Jiduba the wana nidi bobo.
Cool. So there may be some of those creatures on orbit, but not gonna worry about that right now. What's inside the ship? Candace, now do you have anything to say? No, but you can give me...
Here's a stamina boost. There anything else you need?
Okay, cool.
Your
So
choice.
most of the party members can give you just consumable items. Can you construct a programming spike? What does Alvar make? Can you make a grenade? Okay. Cool.
I feel I must apologize for the way I acted towards you before in the Grove. It was wrong of me.
Didn't buy the dark side. It's nothing.
I am sorry for attacking you. I am sorry for thinking you would only try to kill me. I hope that by helping you in your task, I may redeem myself in your eyes, and in my own.
I forgive you.
Thank you. It is most reassuring to know that you can forgive me, even though I tried to take your life. I can only hope that, in our time journeying together, I will succeed.
Okay. All that's done. Barth may have some more, so let's go talk. Bastila has a whole bunch, it looks. Yep, galaxy map, travel. Okay.
Yes, what's on your mind?
You've been quiet lately.
Have I been quiet? Suppose I have. I guess I just don't like being left out of the loop.
Left out of the loop? Ow.
Left out of the loop, you know, not being told anything, strung along. It's really starting to irritate me. For one thing, I want to know what the Jedi Council said to you. They pulled you in there and refused to tell me a thing about it. I'm rather curious to know what went on, and why they didn't keep you on Dantooine for training. Isn't that strange?
Why don't you ask Bastila?
I'd be more than happy to, but she's as closed-mouthed as the rest of the Council. I'm hoping you'll be the one to enlighten me.
They thought it was more important that I find the star maps instead.
And why is that? You were a great help on Terrace, but why would they keep you with us? Don't they have to train you?
I've done pretty well so far.
That is completely beside the point. The Jedi encouraged you to stay with us, and I don't believe the reasons they gave. You're a neophyte Padawan who's been saddled with the responsibility of tracking down these star maps. Why? That's not normal. I am not trying to provoke you or to imply that you're somehow responsible for the Jedi Council, but give me a hand here. There has to be a reason.
Bastila and I have a bond. We have to do this together.
And what does that mean? Is this more of that destiny garbage that the Jedi keep talking about? Well, that can't be it. Well, I'll tell you this much. I'm not going to wait around until I'm betrayed again.
I'm not Saul.
Yeah, we'll just see about that, won't we? Look, I didn't mean it that way. I want to get to Saul, not... No, forget it. It just seems that all I can do is insult you, isn't it? Just forget I said anything. Let's just get on with what we were doing.
Okay. Bastila should have a whole bunch for us. You want to speak to me?
Yes, I did. I wanted to speak to you about our mission and what lies ahead for us. It seems fate, or the Force, is driving us into a confrontation with the Dark Lord. You must prepare yourself for when we face Malak. The confrontation will be difficult for you. I remember how hard it was when I first faced Revan.
Is it true you killed Revan?
It's true that due to my battle meditation, I was with the Jedi strike team that boarded Revan's ship. We did not kill Revan, however.
But that's what you're famous for.
Our mission was to capture Revan if possible. It was Malak who turned on his own master, firing upon Revan's ship while we were still on board it. It was his desire to kill us and his master both. Thankfully, we narrowly escaped the vessel as it exploded.
What else did you expect from this?
True, I suppose. And yet the outcome of that battle was unexpected. To all of us. Revan's end was unforeseen. As I said, we were there to capture Revan alive. The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes. Remember that Revan and Malak were once great Jedi, heroes in every sense of the word. They demonstrate the danger of the dark side to us all. I'm sorry, we really shouldn't speak of this anymore. The memory of my confrontation with Revan is painful. Let's return to the mission, please.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
How can I help?
I'd like to know more about you.
Yes, I suppose I can understand your curiosity, given the bond that connects us. Very well. I'll tell you a bit about myself.
Sure. Tell me how you joined the Jedi.
I was found to be strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are. As a girl, I was given to the Order to be trained. When I joined the Order, I left my family on Tal Ravan, as all Padawans do. My family is still there, the last that I heard. I've had little contact with them, as it is discouraged.
Why?
Relationships with family members are fraught with powerful emotions. Such extremes are to be avoided. Anger and hate are the worst, but even love can lead to folly.
Don't you miss your family?
Like all who join the Order, I have learned to embrace the life I've chosen. I had to let go of my attachments to my family.
They've been difficult.
It can be a hard lesson to learn. I was not on good terms with all of my family, but I do remember missing my father terribly for a long time.
You and your father were close?
Very close. I was only a little girl when I left my family, but I still remember him fondly. He was kind and gentle and doted on me. My mother, however, was different. I was not on good terms with my mother. I was only a little girl when I left, but I was old enough to resent her and the way she treated my father. She pushed my father into treasure hunting. I spent all my young life on ships, traveling from one false lead to the next. She whittled away my father's entire fortune, and I hated her for it. I think she was relieved to give me to the Jedi, but my father was heartbroken.
You never try to get in touch with your father again?
A child is too young to understand the sacrifices that must be made. It's better if they have no contact with their family once they're removed. Once I was older, I realized the wisdom of this policy. A Jedi must do what is needed, personal desires notwithstanding. Love can only obscure and confuse the matter.
Sound very sad when you say that.
Even a Jedi cannot always control the feelings of the heart. We must do our best to guard against it, no matter what the cost. But some sacrifices are harder than others. I do not wish to discuss this anymore. I would rather return to our mission.
Okay.
How can I help? Then I suggest we move...
Alright, that's all her dialogue. Ani has some more, so we're gonna talk to her again.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
Wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
How did you come to be a Jedi?
How I came to be a Jedi? I am sure you would not find it very interesting. Are you sure you would like to hear?
Please continue.
Well, it goes back a number of years. Back on my homeworld, we did not see Jedi very often, especially where I lived.
Where did you live?
The hind end of space. A pit of a world, to be sure, where Jedi rarely tread. But we had heard of them. Well, everyone had, so that is not to be unexpected. Champions of truth, defenders of justice, heroes of the Republic. It was very easy for a child to be enthralled by their image, their mystique. Maybe I was one of those children.
Meet a Jedi.
Yes, I did. When I saw a Jedi for the first time, they lived up to everything my imagination had created them to be. I was awed, and maybe a little enamored.
So, what did you do?
From that moment on, I knew that I would have to try to become a Jedi. To lift myself out of the rut I had been living in for years, and to make a real difference as the Jedi wore. The foolish delusions of a child. But this child made it happen. As soon as I was able, I left my world and went in search of them. I found them and was accepted. I had been living my dream on Dantooine for several years before you came. Although, Perhaps I was not entirely ready for it, or not completely suited to the task. Otherwise, I would not have fallen. But thanks to you, I have been redeemed. Perhaps I may yet live to see that dream of mine come true. Come, there is much we should do. Let us not waste time talking. Action is what is needed.
Okay. One more
How
conversation.
may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Are you doing all right?
I thank you for your concern, but I am still a bit shaken.
Why? What's wrong?
I have been thinking about myself, about KotOR, and about my fall to the dark side. I keep thinking that it was my anger that drove me that far, that nearly damned me. I look inside myself now and I can still see it. I still feel it.
Perhaps you just need more time.
More time would do me good. Time to distance myself from that anger. I think that is why the council agreed to send me with you. They think, perhaps, that in your company, I will be able to free myself from it. I do not come here begging for scraps from you. I will earn my way with you. You will see just how valuable I am.
Okay.
How may I be of a...
I think that's it for now.
Of course.
Okay, I think that is everybody that we can talk to right now. With that, we will actually probably travel to Yavin. Let's start it over there. Yeah, let's go check that out first. The Yavin was a DLC that was added as just a single quest and a shop that kind of upgrades throughout the story. I'm going there just to get the quest started.
Lord Malik, the Star Forge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested in the young Jedi Bastila and her battle meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
She was aided by KotOR, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, Lord Malik. He served under me when I still followed the Republic. You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malik. KotOR, a bounty hunter, was there when Bastila and Karth escaped the planet. Apparently, they left him for dead.
A Jedi and a war hero. It's a wonder you survived the encounter.
I am hard to kill, Lord Malik.
KotOR has agreed to help us capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee, of course. But I assure you he is well worth the price. His reputation as a bounty hunter is well earned.
Her companions are nothing to me, KotOR. But I desire the young Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malik, forgive me. There is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Kareth.
I promise you will be very interested in what KotOR has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malik.
Alright. Okay, let's go run out here real quick. What do you mean, not right? Okay. Some food's gone missing. Check on that when we come back. I don't think we need anybody in the party. So it's just us. Unfortunately, for some reason, this place has like 6 doors to actually get to the shop. Or, I guess it's only 3 doors, but why, I'm not entirely certain. It may have to do with the setting up the quest. Yeah, I'm new.
Yun patisa di juba ji kotka naga kingu mwa mulira dwana kinba chalora kun.
I'm trying to save the galaxy from the Sith.
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha agi inko tune chuna mulira tangi wama jikonga tongki pa nonku nek abog diska dosoki kopa bono nakachu labora na winki smack toma.
What are you doing here? There you go. Footprint. I'm on a quest for the Jedi Council. They sent me to stop Darth Malak. He's beating the Republic pretty badly. What ruined? You're an inventor? I'd like to ask you something. How'd you know Davik? Who are the smugglers? Okay. This is a place for trade for the exchange. You have anything you're willing to sell to me? Yeah, things here are kind of expensive. But they're also, like, really good. Like this +3 dex, +5 blaster deflection, but it's 8,500 credits. I don't know if there's even anything here. Yeah, there's not. But you get, like, this unlimited use droid shield. This gives you immunity to mind affecting and poison. +10 awareness, and then 2 dex, and then dex and armor. Really good. Like this light exoskeleton is kind of the highest max defense bonus. It gives you dex, it gives you strength, and it's also upgradable. We don't really have anybody's stealth, but that's okay. So we just wanted to come talk to him. We'll kind of check back here, I think, every planet or so, just to see if there's gonna change because I forget the exact timing on when things change for his quest. And it's not even really a quest, it's more of a single fight. Alright, and with that, we're gonna take a quick 5 minutes and then we'll be right back. And we're going to the next planet. See them.